So it is, well, it's Wednesday, but it's March 4th? Yeah, March 4th. Excuse me. So I had my first infusion round, which is immuno and one chemo drug, the 5FU. Um, the side effects are supposed to be nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. I got more of the nausea. Really didn't get the fatigue out of it. Didn't feel too bad, but I think like I'll find out. I go for my second round on Monday, but what I'm curious about is I'm finding I'm having a lot more sensitivity with different foods, which I don't know if it's because of the chemo that I'm having more food sensitivity. I didn't seem to have it so much before, the chemo drug, but it's like hard to say. So, but I did take notice, like, even 2% milk or non fat milk, can't tolerate it. So it's like basically almond milk. My yogurt is like a coconut milk yogurt. Like it's the only thing I can really tolerate basically at this point. So, but at the moment, I don't feel so bad basically with, the first round of chemo. However, that's how the first time was. And, as I kept going through the chemo treatments, I would feel sicker, like I would get, more tired. I'd feel worse as time progressed. So I don't know if I'm going to go through that with this or not. We'll find out as the second treatment goes. Hopefully, I don't experience that and I don't go through that. It would be nice that, but again, immuno and just one chemo drug. So it doesn't affect the neuropathy because I had a fight with the oncologist so that I didn't get the other drugs that cause the, neuropathy at this point. I am going for an MRI of the brain to make sure everything's fine in my head, considering all the shit that I've just gone through in the last almost year. Why not? I want to make sure everything's good. I don't want to find any surprises at this point. But then again, this is me. Everything has, it's 2 steps forward and 8 steps back. That's how it's been, basically. So it's like, why not? If it can go wrong, it's going to go wrong for me. But we'll see how things go, and, hopefully it's not too bad. My hair, it's like, I'm not sure what the hell kind of color it's going to really be. It's coming in pretty good, though. It's been growing. It's crazy and wild. It goes wherever it wants to go and stands up and, just insane for the most part. But like I said, I feel a lot better. I do have to be very careful with the foods. There's a lot more things that I don't tolerate as easy. Um, Water seems to be my best bet. Tea I'm fine with. I can drink chai, but it has to be almond milk. I cannot tolerate regular milk at this point. I don't know if that's going to be the same after the chemo is all said and done. I don't know what's going to happen when the chemo is done and, what they're going to want. Probably, another scan or something to see where I stand, but I have no idea. Like, this is just step by step, at this point. So, although I'm done, I'm so over it. I can't, yeah, like, it's tiring, it's exhausting, you know, you, like, what's next? What more do you want from me? Like, when are you going to get the port out of me? How long am I going to have this port in me? Like, and just some days it's just frustrating, and some days, it's like, fine, whatever. Like, am I going to be living for a year? Am I going to be living for 5 years? Am I going to make it for 10 years? I don't know. Like, every little problem that I have, I literally freak out because I don't know. And that makes it even worse because could it be a bad sign? Could it be a sign of something starting? Could it? I don't know. And it's now horrible because it rules your life. Like, you have to, you're basically walking on pins and needles, is really what it is. And it literally sucks, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, at this point, you know, at least hopefully I'm cancer free. Hopefully there's like nothing left in my body. I mean, besides the fact that they're killing the living shit out of everything that's inside my body. Lord knows what's going to be left besides scrambled fucking products or body parts. I mean, that's about, you know, how it feels some days. So, paint your nails and have the nail polish fucking crack. What was the point? But anywho, so I'll probably do another update after the second or third round, seeing how everything goes. So I'm looking forward to going back to work. A little stir crazy. Needs something to do to occupy like a good chunk of time. So, yeah. But it'd be nice to be back around other people too before I decide to kill him. Joke. But yeah, there's a lot going on. So there's just me trying to continue getting healthy and everything, but we also have like cat issues, and the drama just never ends. Really never fucking ends. So, but that's the latest at this point. So, we'll see how the chemo round goes on Monday. I have to get blood work done at this point to see where my platelets and my white blood cell count is because of the immuno and the one chemo drug, which I'm hoping it's not too bad or not too low. I know it does drop it. So hopefully, you know, those levels are like mediocre to say the least, but I'll find out. So that blood work I'm doing on Friday. And I'm getting also my vitamin levels checked as well, since the neurologist wants that done. So a lot of shit going on, a lot of back and forth between different doctors at the moment, yet again, all over the place, like usual, never ends. So, but I'll be posting probably next week or the following with more updates and random craziness. And yeah, it is what it is, but I think there's more scaredness at this point, just really freaking out at times. So, alright, I'm out. Peace, so mote it be.